Hey guys, what is going on? Been a long time since my last video, probably a good maybe month or so. So I thought I'd give you all an update on kind of what's going on with the 57. Kind of slow progress, but it's coming along. So I'll get you over here and show you what I got here. So here's the engine. Pretty much looking the same as last time. I did find a belt that is the proper length for it. It took me a few times to find the right one. Just had to bring them back, return them. And this, I believe, is a 56-inch belt, but don't quote me on that. Can't remember off the top of my head, but that's gonna work. I had to do a little bit of trimming on the alternator so it could move a little further in for that to work. And I've got my gauges hooked up. I found those Sunpro gauges at a flea market for $5. Don't know if they work or not, but hopefully they do, because it's going to be pretty critical when I fire the engine up. Got that all plumbed in. I filled it with oil and coolant, and both of those things leaked, but I found the sources of the leaks. One of the leaks was actually the oil filter. I don't really know a whole lot about these engines, older engines. I'm really used to working on the LS stuff. So basically this is a 1967 327, and it's got, originally it would have had the canister oil filter on it, canister type, and somebody at one point put, I guess, this adapter on there, which is the incorrect adapter for this engine, because the sealing surface has that stepped little lip around it, and that's designed for like the bigger kind of adapter thing, not this style, if that makes any sense. This is for the 1969 and later engines, I guess. So I took that off. I ordered the correct one. It was like $30, pretty cheap, and it's a Wix brand. I did a bunch of research, and supposedly that's the best one. People have a really hard time with those adapters leaking. I'm just gonna take my time, make sure everything's clean, put some silicone on there. I like to use the right stuff. I've had really good luck with that stuff, and I think it'll work good. The other leak is the coolant leaks, which there's two different spots. The water pump, it's got this plate on the back, which is kind of a dumb design. I don't really know what it's for, but that leaks, that seal. So I already drained the coolant back out. I need to take that off, take that apart, seal it back up really good. And the other leak is the freeze plug right above the starter leaks really bad. That's what that puddle is right there. So I need to take the starter out, pull that freeze plug out, clean it up, put a new one in there. Hopefully none of the other freeze plugs will leak when I run it, but that's the only freeze plug leaking. When I get those things fixed, there shouldn't be any more leaks. You can see that leaked quite a lot. It was dripping out there like every second it would drip. So I need to weld up this battery box. I already got some stuff for that. This is just a straight piece I'll use to strap the top down, and then I'm going to weld this all thread on the sides so it can be bolted down with some wing nuts. Right here, got some miscellaneous stuff, tack. I'm going to run the fuel hose into a gas can for now with an electric pump so I can get it broke in. I got some 43S AC Delco plugs, which is supposed to be good for the 327. Still gotta wire up the starter and the ground cable. I'm just gonna use a button right now for the starter, and this will be my kill switch for the power to the distributor. So my goal right now obviously is to kind of get the engine broke in. That's kind of the big hurdle I need to cross. Let's get this thing broke in properly. I've got the break-in oil in it right now, the 20W50 special break-in oil. The reason I found the oil leak is because I built a tool out of an old distributor, which is in here somewhere. I thought it was in here. Maybe it's on a shelf. Where did I put it? Oh, maybe it's in my other toolbox. This is going to be an unedited video, so it's just kind of raw. Oh, there it is. So this is the tool I made out of the old distributor that came out of the 327. And basically, I just cut it apart. That goes down into the rod thing for the oil pump, and then I just welded a 1/2-inch socket on the end so I can spin it with a drill. And as soon as I did that, oil was just pouring out from the oil filter. I'm glad I found that out now and not later when it was running. So my goal was to get some pressure, oil pressure, rotate the engine 180 degrees, get oil pressure again, then drop the distributor in and throw the plugs and wires on it. But now I gotta fix the leaks. Hopefully that'll be the only leaks I have to deal with. Everything else seems good. So it's kind of exciting. I'm gonna have to, I guess, get this car over here so I can roll it back just enough to get the exhaust out of the garage so I don't die from carbon monoxide when I'm breaking it in. No brakes yet, so unfortunately I won't be able to drive it when I get it running. Basically the car is acting as an engine run stand at the moment. When I get it broke in, then I will focus on doing the brakes. Gotta get a booster, master cylinder for it, and I'm gonna get the disc brake kit on the front. That's all I'm gonna do on the front. The disc brake kit, and then I'm just gonna go through the drums in the back, put new hardware in it, lines, and then I'll be able to actually run it and drive it around the yard. And then after that it'll be the wiring to make it legal, windshield, and I can actually put it on the road and drive this thing. That's kind of exciting. I might try to find some used tires, used good tires to throw on this thing. I'm trying to do this really cheaply. I don't have a whole lot of money into the car right now, which is nice. I want to keep it that way. I don't like spending a lot of money on these projects. I like to get them in and get them done cheap, and that's pretty much how they all are. So those are the 3 daily drivers out there. I can't really call them daily drivers because I kind of put them all into rotation. I take turns driving all of them, so you know, all 3 of those have 5.3s in them. This is going to be the only one with old school small block in it. I'm sure it'll get driven quite a bit too though, but I'll probably be opening the hood more often. Anyway, this video is getting kind of long, so I'm gonna wrap it up. I will see you guys in the next video, whenever that will be. Don't know. Probably when I get the engine started for the first time. That's probably the next video I'll make, so you guys can hear it run. Hopefully that'll go well and I won't flatten the cam out on it. A little worried about that, but I think I'm doing everything right. I've got the break-in oil in it. I've got some good lifters in it, and I'm gonna just follow the procedure, run it in, should be good. So see you guys in the next video.